Israel's Darca school system has worked for a decade to enrich the educational opportunities for underprivileged communities. Now, the pandemic has posed a challenge to these schools, but as Katie Povman reports, nothing the educators couldn't combat with creative assignments and support from the Darca system.
Once upon a time, kids eagerly awaited the end of a school day or the final bell before summer vacation. Now, after 9 months of distance learning, the tune has changed.
Maybe it's not a conventional answer for a student, but I'd love to come back to school because we have final exams this year, and I think many of us want to be as much as prepared as possible.
That's the kind of answer you get from a student at a Darca school. The Menachem High School in Gedera was transformed 9 years ago.
When I first came to the school, it was a place where kids went during the day. We had specialists from Darca come in to sit with all of the different staffs, and things didn't just turn around in terms of the matriculation exams, they also turned around in terms of the feeling of working here. Suddenly this was a place where you wanted to be.
With 40 schools and counting, Darca, which is Aramaic meaning the way, is driving sustainable change from within the education system in Israel's socio-economic periphery. In the north of Israel, in the Druze village of Julis, the Makit High School became a Darca school in 2019.
Things that weren't available for us. We were always searching, looking for resources. Now Darca coming, she came with a lot of resources that are really helpful for our school.
Darca not only provided an educational network for the teachers and students, but also new textbooks, desks, curtains, posters, and they improved the atmosphere.
They now brought happiness and good vibes, and now we want to learn, we want to go to school because it's such a happy place.
Like the rest of the world, when coronavirus hit, Israel shuttered schools across the country.
The students and the families who were pre-corona having difficulty or challenges on an everyday basis, these challenges and these difficulties became almost insurmountable.
While Darca worked to provide every necessary resource they could to their students and their staff to continue education, the students are looking at the bright side.
It is hard, and we know that this is the reality, but we also try to find as many ways to still connect with each other, to still keep the social aspect of school, even without school.
It gave me more time to be with myself, focus on myself, actually do things that I really like, my hobbies. It also gave us more time with our families to really connect and they bond with each other more.
While the students came up with unique ideas of how to stay in touch and create some semblance of normalcy, the teachers came up with innovative ideas to keep their students engaged in the virtual classroom. One particularly enjoyable assignment was none other than
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton.
Darca had the opportunity to present Hamilton, the musical, to our students. So, first of all, I prepared them on who is Hamilton, kind of the background of U.S. history, which they usually are not exposed to in the Israeli school system, and the fact that they got so excited about Hamilton as well and started researching who he was and all the background information was really fantastic.
According to statistics by Israel's Ministry of Education, Darca has established itself as the #1 school system in the country, and the only school network working solely in the socio-economic periphery. The teachers and the students motivate and empower one another to thrive as educators and young adults.
If you tell your student that you expect the best of him, he will work hard and he will get the best. It doesn't matter if they fail 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We always try, never give up. Believe in yourself and you will get there, and I believe it works.